Data validation is a tool that is available in Excel under the Data tab that is used to control what users can enter into a cell. Under Data, go to Data Validation, then go to Settings and check out what you can control into a cell. By default, Excel accepts any value, text, decimals, or numbers. But you can validate so that you can accept a whole number, a decimal, a list, date, time, text length, or custom using a function. The most popular use of data validation is validating lists. We have a list of departments on this tab where you want to validate using a list. So you can get that by selecting the cell that you want to validate only a list of departments. Go to data validation, allow a list. Then on the source, you pick the department, could be on a different sheet or the same sheet. Then click OK. You'll get a list of all departments. The most common way of handling this is having the lists of departments in a different sheet. By selecting the names of departments, give it a name, go to formulas, define name, call this department, then click OK. Now on a new sheet where you want to manage your data entry or only accept a list of departments, put a header here, then go to Data, Data Validation, then allow a list. And the list will come from departments where you can pick using formula and pick departments. Then click OK. You can also let your users know what to do when you get into a particular cell by putting an input message and error alert. The input message is such that tell them on department what to do, select department from drop down list. If they enter any other thing that is not part of your list, tell them what to do. You can allow them, you can stop, tell them invalid or warning, them that is not a valid selection. You can also make sure that this is just strict and they are not able to select anything else. Then click OK. So if you select another cell, come back here, it will tell you select department from drop down lists. If you include another department that is not on that list, for example admin, Excel will pop up with the stop warning that this is not a valid selection. You can go ahead and accept your users to enter departments that are not in the list but not change the original list by changing this tile to either warning or information. If you put information, it will warn them that it's not a valid selection but will accept that department that you specify but without changing the drop down list. For example, if you enter administration here, it will tell you that this is not a valid selection, but on clicking OK, it will allow administration without changing the list of departments. The data validation could also allow you to limit the length, the text length. For example, by going to settings, text length, and you could specify that I want exactly say 8 characters for an identification number. For example, if the identification number is 8 characters, it will accept, but will not accept for an identification number with more than that number of characters. You can also accept a date where you specify, for example, if a particular transaction is supposed to take place in 2021, then you can accept only a date between January 1, 2021 and December 31st, 2021. Then on the input message, tell your users what to do. Enter a date in 2021. Error alert, tell them that is not a valid date entry. Then click OK. Now on this cell, you must only enter a date in 2021. You can't enter a date in 2020. And that is the use of data validation. Thanks for watching. My name is David Kandia.